Welcome to another episode of Cat Tales, the podcast where we unravel the mysteries of our furry feline friends. I'm your host Jabba, and today we are diving into a rather perplexing issue that many cat owners face. Why is my cat peeing outside the litter box? In this episode, we'll explore the top reasons why your beloved ball of fur may be opting for alternative bathroom spots. From territorial marking to medical conditions, we'll shed light on the possible culprits behind this uncharacteristic behavior. We'll also provide you with practical tips and tricks to help you guide your feline friend back to their litter box haven. In today's episode, we are going to talk about why your cat is peeing outside the litter box. Now, there could be one of two reasons. One, it could be a behavioral problem, and two, it could be an underlying medical issue. So, the process of elimination would be the best approach in such a case. And the first thing that you want to do is schedule an appointment with your vet and get a complete blood workup, urine sample workup, and a physical exam done of your cat. The top 9 reasons why your cat might be peeing outside of the litter box are bladder stones, idiopathic cystitis, sorry about that pronunciation, urinary tract infections, also referred to as UTIs, metabolic diseases, behavioral issues, dirty and unclean litter boxes, small size litter boxes, stress, the smell of old urine, like when your cat has peed, in some part, or another cat has peed over there and they can smell it and they keep peeing on that again and again despite the fact that you've cleaned it, or they just do not like the kind of litter that you're using. Cats are finicky and sometimes they might just hate the texture of the litter, or if you're using scented litter, they might not like the smell of it. So these are the main reasons why cats will sometimes pee outside of the litter box. Now, we will get into details on each of these in brief, just so that you have an idea of what we are talking about. So let's talk about bladder stones. Just like humans, cats can actually develop stones in their bladder, which causes irritation and blockages. A simple x-ray would be needed to determine the size and quantity of the stones. Smaller bladder stones will just dissolve on their own with the help of a special diet, or some sort of supplement that your vet will recommend. However, larger stones may need to be removed surgically. This procedure is called a cystostomy. And it is very, very common that cats who suffer from, bladder stone problems will have the problem coming up again and again. And these cats are also more often than not diagnosed with UTIs. The vet might, start your cat on a round of antibiotics and see if that and the supplement will resolve the problem. If not, then they may recommend further investigations and change the course of treatment. Metabolic diseases like kidney disease, liver disease, diabetes, and thyroid could cause your cat to drink a lot more water than they would normally. Now, that would lead to frequent urination, and sometimes your cat could have accidents outside of the litter box. Now, if you notice that your cat has been peeing a little more than normal, or you're having to clean the litter box more than normal, then a trip to your vet to run some blood work may be a good idea. Urinary tract infections are quite common in older cats. Younger cats rarely get it, but they can. And bacteria found in the urine can cause an inflammatory reaction in the urinary tract, which causes the cat to urinate more frequently, again leading to accidents outside of the litter box. Now, UTIs are pretty easy to treat, and antibiotics are often recommended by your vet. And your vet may also recommend a special urinary diet or supplements that, support good urinary tract health. Now, having ruled out any medical problems, one of the reasons why your cat may be peeing outside of the litter box could be a behavioral reason. Now, you need to figure out if your cat is unhappy with its current environment, if the litter box is placed correctly, or if you've added another pet in the household. If that's the case, then sometimes cats tend to be territorial, and by peeing outside of the litter box, they are actually marking their territory. So, in such a scenario, you want to add more than one litter box for each cat and in different areas of the house. One of the other reasons why a cat will continue to pee in the same spot outside of the litter box is the smell of old urine. So if your cat has had an accident or has intentionally peed outside of the litter box, it could be, one cat or multiple cats, then every cat is going to go there and keep peeing again and again in that same spot. The reason is that even though you've cleaned up the mess after they've peed, we feel like, from the human perspective, that there isn't any smell remaining. However, cats have an acute sense of smell, and unless the enzymes that are left behind in the urine are broken down completely, the cat can smell it and it'll keep being in that same spot. So what you want to do is get a really, really good odor or stain remover, which has the ability to break down enzymes, and start scrubbing. Now, one of the most overlooked reasons, as cat parents is litter. Now, you will be amazed at how finicky our cats are, and the kind of litter that they want to be using as opposed to what we get them. I mean, we'll go to the shop and see the best litter there, and we pick it up, thinking, oh, it's got a nice lavender smell to it, it's got a nice lemony smell to it. But sometimes, this actually annoys the cat. So you want to sort of experiment with a couple of litters before you figure out what kind of litter your kitty actually likes. The scent in the litter could be annoying your cat, or the texture of the litter could be annoying your cat, or if the litter is not good enough and cannot absorb the urine well enough, then that could also lead the cat to urinate outside of the box, because cats are clean animals and they love a clean litter box. So what you want to do is try and experiment with a couple of litters and see what kind of litter works with your cat. Don't always go in for scented litters, because they might also cause allergies for your cats, and also cause certain urinary problems. So you want to see, basically each cat is different and each cat has a different preference. So see what it is that your cat likes, experiment with a couple of litters, and then stick with that. One of the common reasons why cats urinate outside of the litter box is their complete dislike of the litter box itself. You want to get bigger litter boxes and preferably keep them uncovered, and place them in a secluded area of your house which is easily accessible, so the cat feels safe when they are using the litter box. Also, make sure that you keep the litter box away from their food and water bowls. Cats absolutely hate going to the litter box when it is kept next to their food. So please bear that in mind and accordingly place the litter in a quiet area of your home, away from where you place their food and water bowls. Make sure that if you have more than one cat in the house, you have multiple litter boxes. Now, basically, vets recommend having one litter box per cat plus an extra one. One of the little known reasons for this is that some cats like to use one litter box to pee while they use the other litter box for potty. So this is something that you may want to consider. Also, by placing multiple litter boxes in the house, you are going to solve the problem of any one cat getting territorial about the litter box and the litter area. So this is especially applicable if you have more than one cat in the house. Now, if you have older cats in the house, please bear in mind that every now and again there might be an accident. One of the reasons that happens is because as the cat ages, they might get arthritic and find it difficult to climb into litter boxes that are high up. So, what we recommend is having a shallow litter box, which is easy for the cat to get in and out of. You may also want to add a ramp of some sort, which may make it easier for your cat to get in and out of your litter box. Remember that just like us, cats age, and as they age, movement for them becomes as difficult as it would for us. So be mindful of this and make it easy for your older cat. At the end of the day, what will work the most is for you to be an attentive and responsible cat owner. Make regular visits to the vet if you feel your cat is unwell. Remember that cats are great at hiding illnesses. So if you notice any change, even if it's like really small in their routine, or if they seem lethargic, it is most likely an indication that the cat is suffering from some sort of a medical problem or is feeling stressed out. Now, you could add a lot of vertical spaces in your household, create a playtime routine with your cat, give them toys, so it keeps your cat occupied and it keeps a cat from getting bored. Always remember that a bored cat is a destructive cat. So a consistent playtime routine will help them reduce their stress levels and anxiety and make you one happy pet parent as well. Now, this brings us to the end of our episode today, and I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you all have any questions at all related to your cat urinating outside of the litter box, or any other questions as well, please send us a voice message or email us at jabba.cats@gmail.com and subscribe to our podcast. This podcast helps in supporting about 150 stray animals. So hitting that subscribe button really helps. So hope you enjoyed this podcast, and this brings us to the end of our episode today. We will be uploading another interesting episode in this coming week. Thank you so much for listening, and have a perfect day.